Welcome back for a special new charting list. As you know, I've done a few of these now. Every few months or so, I will do one of these. This time, I'm looking at price charting for 10 selected game consoles. There's no precise order or anything, it's just 10 consoles flat out. Looking at the prices, what they were July of last year versus July of this year, and try to project and figure what direction it's going to go, as well as looking if there's price on how much else they run brand new. Also, I'm looking for the console's price loose as well as complete in box. So with that said, first up, looking at the original Xbox. First up, at this time last year, the original Xbox was trending for around $50. And new, or rather not new, but complete in box, last year at the same time, a original Xbox was trending for about $152 in box. So triple the price. And then this year, first loose, the console is going for about $47.50 on average, so it's dropped about $2.50. Not a huge drop, just a very small minor. And complete in box, it went from $151 last year to $136 this year. So, not bad. A $16 drop from the previous year. So if you're looking about maybe picking up an original Xbox, this might be a good time to do it given the trending prices are very reasonable. Now if you're curious for one sealed, complete, everything brand new, it's going to set you back about $338 brand new. So with that said, what projection do I think it's going to go? I think for now, loose and complete in box, I think it's going to stay relatively steady. I don't think there's going to be a huge spike or drop in prices, at least for now, anyways. Also, next, PlayStation 2. At this time last year, PS2 loose was going for about $74.50. So definitely much higher than an original Xbox. Though I think it's because of the popularity of the PS2. Though it's also the best-selling console, yeah, it's still going for almost $75 this time last year. This year, loose, it's going for $85, so it's actually jumped. Basically, it's gone up about $10 from previous year. However, with that said, complete in box this time last year, it was $305 complete in box. And this time this year, complete in box, believe it or not, it's dropped to just $110. It's weird. The loose version went up, but complete in box like practically got cut to a third of what it was last year, which is crazy. Now, what do I think forward? I think actually both are going to be relatively steady. I wouldn't be surprised if complete in box PS2s actually go back up a little. I would not be one bit surprised. But at least until a little bit closer to holiday season, I think it's going to stay steady. If you're looking for one new, on average, it's about $348. Next up, we're looking at the indigo color GameCube, as it was the color that I have, as well as anybody I know that had a GameCube had indigo one. This time last year, loose, a GameCube was going for about $52.38, which is not bad at all in price. A complete in box this time last year, it was going for about $138, which is actually not that bad. However, this time this year, it went from $52.38 to $145 for a GameCube. So it nearly tripled in price since last year. And complete in box it went from $138 to $203. So I think moving forward, I think the GameCube, like the standard GameCube, I actually think may go down a little personally. I think though that the complete in box, I think it's going to stay relatively steady. I don't see it really going up huge amount or going down a lot. Now, if you're curious, new you're getting about $520. Next up, Dreamcast. This time last year, loose, a Dreamcast was going for about $111, and complete in box it was going for $179. Then this year, complete or loose is going for about $120, so it went up $10 from last year. Not a huge spike. Complete in box it actually went down $9 to $170. New, you're looking at about $680. Now, if my projections, I think loose is going to stay relatively steady for now. I actually do think a complete in box could either stay steady or go down a little, but that's my prediction anyways. Next, looking at the Game Boy Advance. And first, this time last year, Game Boy Advance was going for $68 on average, and complete in box it was going for about $125. Still a little pricey in my opinion for a regular Game Boy Advance. This year, though, it is currently going for about $58, so a $10 drop. Complete in box, though, it actually went up from $125 to $144. If you're interested new, you're looking at about $436. How do I think right now? I think the Game Boy Advance, for now, is going to stay relatively steady, both complete as well as loose. Then next is the Neo Geo Pocket Color. How right now, as of last year at this time, loose it was about $104, and complete in box was only $109, only a $5 difference. That's way different than the bigger name consoles, which I find interesting. Then again, I was able to get mine complete in box for a reasonable price. This time this year, loose is going for about $122, so you're looking about an $18 jump. And then complete in box is trending for about $130 right now, so it's gone about $21 from last year complete. How do I think it's going to go forward right now? I think both loose and complete, I actually think, are both going to go up in price, in my personal opinion. Looking at trends. Plus, there seems to be a little bit more interest now, thanks to a lot of bigger YouTubers doing stuff on Neo Geo Pocket and stuff. I think it's going to help make the price go up. Also, new, you're looking at about $261, which is kind of crazy. I think that's almost $200 less than Game Boy Advance new. Next, we're looking at the release in the early 90s. We are looking next at the Panasonic 3DO. We are looking strictly at the Model 1. Keep in mind. This time last year, loose you were looking about $154, and complete in box you're looking about $252. This time this year, however, loose has gone up a little to $163, and complete in box has actually gone down to $237. And if you're wanting new, you're looking about $569. My idea and thought is I think loose could either stay steady or go up a little bit more. Complete in box I actually think is going to go up a little more. Next, the Sega Saturn. This time last year, loose of the console was going for about $155, and complete in box was going for $253. This time, however, July this year, loose is going for about 133, so it had about $22 drop from previous. And complete in box shot up big time. It went from 253 to 352, so a $99 increase. How do I see it going forward for the Saturn right now? Also, if you're curious, brand new, you're looking at 600 for the Saturn. I think loose is gonna go back up a little because of the $22 drop, and I think that the complete box may go up a little bit more. I don't think it will skyrocket like it did, but I still could see it going up a little more. Second to last, PS1. Last year, loose, and this is just the regular, this isn't the mini model, which is going for a little more, but the base model PS1. Last year, this time, loose was going for $25 on average, and complete box was going for $67. And now it's saying this year that it went up just to $30 loose. And complete in box, it says that supposedly trend and stuff showing around $51. But I looked on eBay, out of curiosity, the average price on eBay complete in box, you're looking actually probably between $80 to $100 on average. So this is not inaccurate to what it's going for trending on eBay. But I think the base loose version is going to stay relatively steady, but I do think complete box is definitely going to go up, in my opinion. New, you're looking at about $400. The N64. This time last year, loose, it was going for about $100 for N64. And keep in mind, that's without the expansion pack. And if you're this time last year complete in box, it was going for $267. So quite a bit. This year, however, right now it's trending for about $55 range. So it like nearly cut in half for loose. And complete in box, it's going for about $165. So it dropped $100 complete in box. So if you're curious about a N64, this might be a good idea and a good time to look at buying an N64 while the prices are very reasonable. Complete in box, you're looking at close to $400. But with that said, that is it for this edition, looking at some basic trends and trying to make prediction of what I think is going to happen. In the near future, I'm going to probably look at randomly choose 10 games from a specific console next time I do one of these. But I'll see y'all next time. Same YouTube time, same YouTube channel. And just a heads up, I probably will not be uploading a new video today for the Injustice tournament because right now I'm having issues with Wi-Fi at home, so yeah. But I will be uploading this thanks to 4G. But anyways, with that said, I'll see everyone next time. Stay safe out there.